Jimmy Butler, a former NBA star, has a remarkable life story. He managed to overcome the unimaginable hardship of homelessness to achieve basketball success. From the streets of Texas to multi-million-dollar contracts and NBA fame, Butler's life is a testament to resilience and determination. But how did a homeless teenager become among the most popular names in NBA history and earn millions? Early life and challenges. Jimmy Butler grew up in Tomball, a suburb of Houston, where he experienced a childhood that, on the surface, seemed typical of many in small-town America. His early years were filled with the routine activities of school and play, where he began showing an affinity for sports, particularly basketball and football. However, familial instability and emotional turmoil overshadowed the semblance of a normal childhood. His relationship with his family, particularly after his father's departure, was fraught with tension and uncertainty. Financial difficulties compounded these domestic challenges as his family struggled to make ends meet. The sense of security and stability crucial in the early developmental stages of a child's life was often absent for Butler, setting the stage for the adversities he would face in his teenage years. The stability of his young life was shattered when his family faced a crisis that would drastically alter his path. At a critical juncture, when parental guidance was most needed, Butler's father abandoned the family. This sudden departure left a void, turning their lives upside down. The impact of this abandonment was profound, but it was only the beginning of Butler's trials. Butler faced an even more heartbreaking ordeal in a turn of events that seems almost inconceivable. At 13, he encountered what no child should ever experience: rejection from his mother. The words, quote, "I don't like the way you look, you gotta go," unquote, uttered by his mother, marked a pivotal and painful moment in his life. This rejection was emotional and literal. Butler found himself without a home, thrust into the harsh realities of life on the streets. This profound rejection by his mother at such a formative age was a defining moment in Butler's life, leaving him not only physically homeless, but also emotionally adrift. This maternal rejection was deep and far-reaching, affecting his self-worth and belonging. Suddenly, his challenges were no longer just about adolescence, but basic survival. He had to navigate a world that was often indifferent and sometimes hostile to a young, homeless teenager. With their inherent dangers and uncertainties, the streets became his reluctant refuge. Homelessness is a severe challenge for anyone, but for a 13-year-old, it represents a dangerous and uncertain journey. Butler's days and nights were spent navigating the complexities of survival, seeking shelter wherever he could. The streets of Texas, often perceived as a place of warmth and southern hospitality, became a cold and unforgiving environment for the young Butler. His experiences during this period were a trial by fire, forging a resilience and determination that would later define his character and career. Homelessness for Butler meant more than the absence of a physical home. It was a daily struggle against isolation, insecurity, and vulnerability. Each day brought new challenges, from finding his next meal to protecting himself in an environment that could be harsh and dangerous. He often relied on the kindness of friends for a place to sleep, but there were nights when the uncertainty of his situation meant sleeping in outdoor spaces, vulnerable to the elements and safety risks. Despite these hardships, Butler maintained his focus on education, attending school regularly, and using sports as a source of stability and escape. From the comfort and security of a home to the unpredictability of life without one, Butler's early life was a stark contrast to the future ahead of him. The turning point: introduction to basketball. During Jimmy Butler's tumultuous early life, a pivotal moment would set the course for his future. Growing up in Texas, a state synonymous with football, it was natural for Butler to gravitate towards the sport initially. Football was more than a game. It was a cultural phenomenon that dominated his surroundings. However, Butler's journey took a significant turn when he made a decision that would alter his life's trajectory, switching from football to basketball. This decision to switch to basketball was influenced by several factors, including his physical stature and preferences in sports. As a teenager, Butler was smaller than his peers, making football increasingly challenging for him. Recognizing his limitations in football and his growing love for basketball, he focused on the hardwood. This switch coincided with his time at Tomball High School, where he began seriously engaging with basketball. Here, he found a sport that suited his talents and passion, offering a new avenue for personal growth and achievement. His early experiences on the basketball court were not just about playing the game, but about finding a sense of purpose and direction when his personal life was filled with instability. This shift to basketball would be a crucial step in his journey, setting him on the path to discovering his true potential and eventually paving the way for his future success. Butler's introduction to organized basketball began at Tomball High School. Here, he didn't just play the game, he embraced it with a passion and intensity born from his life experiences. Basketball became a beacon of hope, a platform for self-expression, and a tool for discovering a new identity. At Tomball, he started to hone his skills, learning the game's intricacies and understanding the discipline required to succeed in sports. In the gymnasium of Tomball High, Butler found more than just a playground. He found a community and a sense of belonging. His dedication to the game was evident. He wasn't the most naturally gifted player at first, but he made up for what he lacked in raw talent with sheer determination and hard work. The basketball court became his sanctuary, a place where the troubles of the outside world faded into the background, if only for a while. Through basketball, Butler began cultivating physical strength and mental resilience. The sport became a metaphor for life, as every dribble, shot, and game was a step away from his troubled past and toward a brighter future. How did this transition from an ordinary high school player to a potential basketball star occur? High school years, a glimmer of hope. Jimmy Butler's high school years at Tomball High School marked a significant transformation and emerging hope in his life. This phase was about developing his skills on the basketball court and finding stability and support for it. A pivotal moment during this time was his meeting with Jordan Leslie, a fellow student and athlete. This encounter would be more than just a friendship. It began a new chapter in Butler's life. Jordan Leslie and his family played an instrumental role in changing Butler's circumstances. They offered him something he had been missing for a long time, a sense of family and belonging. Butler was welcomed into the Leslie household, where he found a roof over his head and a nurturing environment starkly different from the life of uncertainty he had known. Jordan Leslie, a fellow athlete at Tomball High School, became more than a friend. He was like a brother, offering companionship and a sense of normalcy in Butler's turbulent life. The Leslies included Butler in family activities and treated him as one of their own, providing a much-needed sense of inclusion and acceptance. Butler's dedication and hard work started to bear fruit on the basketball court. He began to develop his basketball skills rapidly, showing determination that set him apart from his peers. His game improved significantly thanks to countless hours of practice and a relentless desire to succeed. Basketball was no longer just an escape, but a passion and a potential pathway to a better life. His growing prowess on the court began to garner attention, hinting at the potential for a future in the sport. However, Butler's journey was not without its challenges. Despite his improving circumstances, the stigma of homelessness and his troubled past continued to loom over him. But Butler was determined not to let his past define him. He used the skepticism and doubt from others as fuel to push himself harder, academically and athletically. His resilience in the face of these challenges was a testament to his character and his unyielding spirit. Butler's high school years were more than just a chapter in his life. They were a turning point. He had gone from a homeless teenager to a promising high school athlete with a supportive network around him. His experiences during these formative years laid the foundation for his future successes and shaped the person and player he would become. As Butler's high school career neared its end, the question arose: what lay ahead for this emerging basketball talent? College challenges and triumphs. At Tyler Junior College, Butler encountered new challenges on the court and had to navigate the academic demands of college life. Balancing his studies with a rigorous basketball schedule tested his time management and discipline. He quickly became known for his work ethic, often being the first to arrive at practice and the last to leave. This period also marked a significant growth in his physical abilities. Butler spent considerable time in strength and conditioning programs, building the athleticism needed for higher-level play. Tyler's competitive atmosphere allowed him to measure his skills against strong opponents, fostering a sense of confidence and self-belief. His time at Tyler laid a solid foundation for his future, both in terms of basketball skills and personal development, preparing him for the next stage at Marquette University. However, Butler's time at Tyler Junior College was just the beginning. His growing skills and determination on the court led him to transfer to Marquette University, a decision that would significantly elevate his basketball career. At Marquette University, Butler faced an entirely new level of basketball prowess, competing against some of the best collegiate players in the country. This experience was instrumental in exposing him to diverse playing styles and strategies, further broadening his understanding of the game. The increased media attention and exposure at Marquette also meant that Butler had to develop skills in handling public scrutiny and maintaining focus under pressure. Moreover, the team dynamics at Marquette were more complex, and Butler had to learn to navigate and contribute within a group of highly talented individuals. The transition to Marquette University, however, was not without its challenges. Here, Butler encountered competition far more intense than anything he'd experienced. He found himself among players who were equally, if not more, talented and driven. This environment introduced Butler to a new level of self-doubt, as he questioned whether he could match or surpass the abilities of his peers. It was a test of not just his physical skills, but his mental fortitude as well. Butler's response to this challenge was characteristic of his journey thus far. He faced it head-on. He worked tirelessly to improve his game, spending extra hours in the gym and seeking coach guidance. His effort and perseverance began to pay off as he started to stand out, even among Marquette's talented pool of players. Butler's resilience in overcoming competition and self-doubt was a testament to his character, exemplifying his ability to rise above challenges. The experience at Marquette shaped Butler into a more formidable player and prepared him for the professional levels of basketball. It was here that he not only refined his skills, but also solidified his resolve and confidence as a player. The road to the NBA. Jimmy Butler's journey towards the NBA was marked by pivotal experiences during his time at Marquette University, significantly influenced by Coach Buzz Williams. Coach Williams played a critical role in Butler's development as a player and a person. His coaching style, which emphasized discipline, hard work, and mental toughness, resonated deeply with Butler. Williams saw potential in Butler that perhaps even Butler himself hadn't fully recognized. Under his guidance, Butler refined his skills and developed a deeper understanding of the game. This mentorship was instrumental in preparing Butler for the professional challenges that lay ahead. At Marquette, Butler's progression was noticeable. He started rising through the ranks, gradually becoming a key player for the team. His performance on the court began to attract attention from the university and those who saw potential for his future in professional basketball. Butler's ability to perform under pressure, his defensive prowess, and his overall improvement in the game were turning heads. His journey from a newcomer at Marquette to one of its most prominent players was a testament to his hard work and Williams' faith in his abilities. However, the path to the NBA was not just a physical challenge, but also an emotional one. Butler had to contend with the high expectations and the pressure of performing at a level that would make him a viable candidate for the NBA. He faced the challenge of balancing his ambition with the rigorous demands of college athletics. The physical strain of training, practice, and games, coupled with the emotional weight of his past and his aspirations for the future, made this period an intense and demanding phase of Butler's journey. Butler's resilience, a trait honed through years of overcoming personal and professional obstacles, shone through. He navigated the physical and emotional challenges with determination, setting his sights on the ultimate goal, making it to the NBA. The 2011 NBA Draft. Realizing the Dream. In 2011, Jimmy Butler's years of hard work and determination converged at a crucial juncture: the NBA Draft. This event was more than just a professional milestone. It was the culmination of a journey fraught with challenges and adversity. The draft process itself was a period of tension and uncertainty for Butler. Despite his significant growth and achievements at Marquette University, the transition to the NBA was not guaranteed. The draft is notoriously unpredictable, with many talented players vying for a limited number of spots. For Butler, the anxiety of this uncertainty was a test of his resolve and patience. As the 2011 NBA draft approached, Butler spent countless hours preparing, both physically and mentally, for what could be the defining moment of his career. He participated in pre-draft workouts and interviews, showcasing his skills and character to various NBA teams. The draft also brought a new level of scrutiny and evaluation of his abilities as experts debated his potential impact in the NBA. Amidst this, Butler remained focused, channeling the discipline and work ethic that had brought him this far. As the draft progressed, the tension was palpable. With each passing selection, the uncertainty of Butler's future in the NBA grew. Prospective players and their families waited with bated breath, hoping their name would be called. For Butler, each moment was a reminder of his long and arduous path, from the struggles of homelessness to standing on the brink of realizing his NBA dream. Then, in a moment that would forever change his life, Jimmy Butler was selected by the Chicago Bulls as the 30th pick in the draft. This pivotal moment was more than just a professional achievement, it validated his unwavering dedication and hard-earned skill. Being picked by the Bulls was a testament to Butler's resilience and ability to overcome the odds against him. As he put on the Bulls cap, it was clear that Butler's story had transformed from survival to success, inspiring many who heard his story and followed his career. Following the draft, Butler took time to reflect on his extraordinary journey. From the harrowing days of homelessness to the joy of being drafted into the NBA, his path had been anything but ordinary. This reflection was not just about his struggles, but also the people who supported him along the way. From Jordan Leslie and his family to Coach Buzz Williams and his teammates at Marquette. Butler's journey to the NBA was a triumph over adversity narrative, resonating with many who dared to dream against all odds. Lessons from Jimmy Butler's journey. Jimmy Butler has established himself as a formidable player in the NBA. Known for his defensive prowess and scoring ability, he consistently ranks among the top players in various statistical categories. He's a 6-time NBA All-Star, 5-time All-NBA Team honoree, and a 5-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team honoree. His all-around performance on the court extends beyond these numbers, as he brings leadership and intensity to his team, often spearheading key plays and crucial defensive stops. His journey from a challenging past to NBA stardom is mirrored in his relentless playing style and ongoing contributions to the league. Jimmy Butler's extraordinary journey to the NBA imparts several critical lessons. First and foremost is the importance of resilience and perseverance. Butler's path was riddled with obstacles, from homelessness to personal and professional rejections. Yet he demonstrated an unwavering determination to overcome these challenges, showcasing a resilience that became the cornerstone of his success. Equally important is the role of mentors and support systems in Butler's life. Figures like Jordan Leslie and his family provided crucial emotional support, while Coach Buzz Williams and others guided his development in basketball. These relationships were pivotal, offering both stability and guidance and highlighting the significant impact that mentors and a supportive community can have on an individual's success. Butler's philosophy and approach to life and basketball are also instructive. He embraced a mindset focused on hard work, continuous improvement, and an unyielding belief in his abilities. This mindset and a commitment to never forget his roots have guided him throughout his career and life. Jimmy Butler's story challenges the conventional trajectory of sports success, highlighting the profound impact of determination, mentorship, and mental strength. It also proves the role of personal resolve in transcending life's toughest challenges. Ultimately, Butler's life is a testament to the belief that seemingly impossible obstacles can be overcome with unwavering dedication and support, redefining the boundaries of potential and success.